Before the opening bell, U.S. indices, they closed mixed on Tuesday, with the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 both closing up, while the Nasdaq, that closed on the downside. Now, the energy, banks, and food, beverage, and tobacco retail sectors, they were the best performers on the day. This while the combination of software and services, tech hardware and tech hardware equipment, as well as semiconductors and semiconductor equipment, those sectors, obviously, the worst performers for the day. Meanwhile, on the economic docket, the U.S. Federal Reserve's Bank of Chicago's National Activity Index, that spiked to 4.11 in June, marking a record high. This all as 73% of S&P 500 constituents traded higher yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, we first take a look at shares of Snap, which reported second quarter adjusted LPS of 9 cents, below expectations versus an LPS of 6 cents a year ago, on revenue up 17% to $454 million US. And Coca-Cola, that was upgraded to overweight from equal weight over at Morgan Stanley. Now, in terms of expectations today, we do have results from Microsoft, Thermo Fisher Scientific, Danaher, as well as Kinder Morgan. While on the economic docket before the opening bell, 7 o'clock in the morning, we have the NBA 30-year mortgage rate. 9 o'clock in the morning, the housing price index, and 10 o'clock in the morning, we have the release of existing home sales figures. Taking a look now at the S&P 500, that's under pressure this morning. The Nasdaq 100 intraday, that sees consolidation in place, and that's also in focus. The relative strength index bearish and calling for further downside. Short positions below 10,935 are favored, with targets at 10,710 and 10,640 in extension. This while the Dow Jones, that's under pressure.